Well, good morning, and thank you for joining us here on this Wednesday morning, on this can-do morning. It's now 5 o'clock, top of the hour. I'm John Mayer. Jody Unruh is off this morning. Of course, we'll get into some of our top stories in just a bit, but first off, as you know, KVAL is once again proud to host our annual KVAL Can-Do Food Drive. And in Eugene, we're collecting those non-perishable food donations, cash donations, all going to benefit Food for Lane County. And it's all happening over at Fred Meyer on West 11th Avenue. That's exactly where we find our very own Briana Chavez. Briana, beautiful, beautiful start to the morning out there. At least I hope it is. How's it going so far?
This live update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, The Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
A beautiful morning out here in Eugene. I mean, we're outside. Yes, I decided the clouds are going to make their official exit, and even that sun will make its appearance throughout today. So I decided to wear my cloud sweater this morning. We're out here at the Fred Meyer over on West 11th, kicking off our KVAL Can Do Food Drive. Come on out this morning and even all day. We're going to be out here all day collecting donations. Even if you can't donate food items and you want to donate some cash, we are taking those donations as well. Here's a list of things that you guys can donate throughout the remainder of your day. If you're out here in Eugene or even in Corvallis, where we'll be on later on this morning, we're taking any canned meats or even complete meals that come in cans, rice, beans as well. Over the next couple of days, we could start to see more and more of that accumulation. As far as any rain comes our way, really not much. We are also going to be out here all morning, like I mentioned, over in Corvallis. Our very own Erin Slinde will be out there. Every dollar that is donated is going to double as 2 meals. So please come on out here later on this morning or throughout the remainder of your day from 7 a.m. in Corvallis until 6:30. Out here in Eugene, we'll be here all morning until 6:30 as well. Come on out. It's going to be a beautiful day to head outside.
Ah, yes, KVAL once again proud to host our annual KVAL Can Do Food Drive. And in Eugene, we're taking in those non-perishable food and cash donations. It all goes to benefit Food for Lane County. Now, all of this happening at Fred Meyer on West 11th. That's exactly where we find our own Briana Chavez out and about. Briana, how's it going so far?
You know, John, it's starting off a little bit slow, but the good news is the weather is managing to play along with us just in time for our Can Do Food Drive. I mean, earlier this morning, we did see a little bit of some moisture, but nonetheless, we're definitely going to see that return of some sunshine. So perfect day to head on out here, join us for the food drive, bring us some canned goods. Now, if you can't bring us canned goods, we are going to have some of these little bins where you guys can drop off a donation. Now, every dollar donated is up to 2 meals. So head on out here, bring whatever you can. Anything you can donate matters. And in fact, as far as what those canned goods can look like, it could be a complete meal. So anything that's like chili, soups, or even bring dried goods, pasta, rice, beans, as well as things like cooking oil, are very helpful to those in need. Now, all of this is benefiting Food for Lane County, which helps out across the community. So being out here, helping the community one can at a time definitely helps us. We are going to have a list of things on your screen that have everything you can donate, not just what I mentioned, but a couple of others that you can donate as well. Now, you can also scan a QR code that'll send you straight to our website, and you can find other ways to donate online or even by coming out here in person and helping us collect any donation possible. We'll be out here all morning long and even into the afternoon until 6:30 over here on the Fred Meyer on West 11th. And later on this morning, our very own Erin Slinde will be heading out to Corvallis to join us starting at 7 a.m. until 6:30. We'll have several of our other KVAL members out there helping collect donations and even any canned goods that you guys drop off out there. So please head on out. This beautiful day in store for us. We're hearing the birds chirping. Our very own live shop buddy giving us a thumbs up.
I'm very happy you're here. Thank you.
I'm so happy to be here. You know what? And I even wore my cloud sweater to bring you guys the best forecast that we have in store over the next couple of days. Quite a beautiful start to our Can Do Food Drive. We'll be back out here in just a little bit with that full forecast. John?
Live Update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, The Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
Hey folks, we are out here live at the Fred Meyer in Eugene off of West 11th for our Can Do food drive. Briana, you've been out here all morning long. It's been a great turnout, right?
Yeah, it's been a great turnout. I mean, look at all the stuff. This is just the tiniest bit of everything we've collected. I mean, we've got soups, we've got cereal, everything, and it's all going to such a great cause out here at Food for Lane County.
But, you know, we also have things going back out to folks that come and visit us. We've even got dog treats for the furry friends. We'd love to see them out here. Maybe they can come and do tricks. Maybe we can do tricks.
We do tricks for treats, right? Ready?
We're close.
Close enough. Maybe if you come on down, bring those donations and bring the pets, we'll give them a little bit of a treat if you head on out here later on today.
We saved the treat. We even have little tote bags that you can take home as a memento. Really, it's not just about helping out for a fantastic cause. It's about getting to meet our viewers out in the community.
Being a part of our community as well.
And we hear such fantastic stories. People that used to deal with food insecurity, and now they are in a position where they get a chance to give back. It's incredible. And it's incredible what Food for Lane County can do with all of these donations. Taking all of this and sending it back out through their network of food banks. And of course, they do a lot with those monetary donations too.
Yeah, quite a bit. So if you come out here and maybe don't have any canned goods to give us, we do take cash donations as well. And you can even head to our website where we're seeing those cash donations.
Yeah,
there.
We've got a QR code that you can scan. That'll take you straight to our donations as well. And we even have a special thing going on right now, thanks to On Point Community Credit Union. They are matching those cash donations. So typically we say $1 provides access to 2 meals. Well, right now, basically $1 provides access to 4 meals. You're not going to be able to beat that sort of a deal. So come on down and see us. We'd love to have you come down, share your stories with us. But this is not our only site.
Yeah, this isn't our only site. Although we're going to be here until 6 p.m. later on today, we've also got a location out in Corvallis.
That's right. And we're going to toss things over to our own Erin Slinde out there in Corvallis right now and see how things are shaping up.
What's up, everyone? I'm here with Paul Jordan, who is the assistant manager here at the Fred Meyer in Corvallis for our KVAL Can Do food drive. Paul, tell me about what we got in front of us here.
So we made a couple years back these 550 grab bags, which is some of the most common items that the food bank's looking for. It's a lot of the proteins and canned beans. It's not going to be your soups and stuff like that. It's going to be stuff that can actually make meals. I think 3 years ago we did these for the first time, and they've been a big hit. Last year we sold 80. This year we're looking to sell about 100 of them.
Wow.
So looking to push it up a bit.
Yeah, that's awesome. And why is this so convenient? Why is this helpful for people just to be able to grab?
Because it's impulse and it's easy. I mean, you can just grab it and go to the check stand, because we're right at the front of the store and it's on your way out. So you don't have to hunt and peck for each item, and it's all right there.
Yeah, so instead of having to go in the canned aisle and look for all of these items, Fred Meyer has done a really nice job of already bagging them for you. So all you have to do before you check out is grab one of these bags, buy it. They are $5.50 each. You can buy one, you could buy two, you could buy the whole table if you wanted to. They are making these all day long, and all you have to do is then come outside and bring them outside. We've already had some sold today, but anyways, we'll be here all day. KVAL Can Do food drive. Back to you, Zach. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Erin. Those bags were great for us last year out at the Can Do food drive. Good luck. You guys keep doing your great work.
This live update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, the Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
Hey, welcome back out. Fred Meyer here on West 11th in Eugene. It's our Can Do food drive. We can't do it without the help of some of our fantastic sponsors, and one of them that is really stepping up to the plate. Joining me right now, Brad Unger with On Point Community Credit Union. Thanks so much for being here, Brad. You're doing a match right now on monetary donations?
Yes, we will match any donation today, all day long. Come out and see us out here at Fred Meyer on West 11th.
That's fantastic. So what makes you want to get involved? I mean, obviously, Community Credit Union, I assume that's a big part of it?
Yeah, so people are our number one thing at On Point, and so what a great opportunity for us to help our community and help people out there that may need a little help.
Yeah, absolutely. It really does make such a big difference. I mean, we're getting to that time of year. I think a lot of times people think about the holidays for food drives and things like that, but having this all year long really does make such a big difference. And I mean, really stepping up to the plate here. We always talk about $1 is 2 meals, but thanks to y'all, now $1 turns into 4 meals. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's great. As long as we can help out Lane County, it's a great opportunity for us, and come out, support your neighbors, support your community, and we will gladly match any donation you make today.
Yeah, and you bring up a good point. Support your neighbors. Sometimes it's people you don't realize are dealing with food insecurity, friends, family, neighbors, things like that. So this really does make a huge difference. Thank you again, Brad. Really appreciate it. Hopefully we can get you to come on down and see us. I mean, as you can tell, we've been building up these tables all throughout the morning. We've got a lot of really good examples of items here, actually. And I mean, we just talked about how big of a difference the monetary donations make, but check out something like this. This is a complete meal in a can. The idea here is to try and make this easy for folks that might be getting this in any of their food pickups that they might need. On top of that, it's a pop tab lid. Makes it even easier still. You don't even need a can opener on hand. Really just a great example of something that can make that big difference. But I mean, this is just one of so many. And of course, hey, Briana's been out here all morning long, keeping an eye on things, holding down the fort. And I'll tell you, there's one thing that you've been mentioning throughout the day that certainly has been true.
The sunshine.
It is blinding me.
Yeah, it's, you know, the sun is definitely going to make its official appearance into the weekend. I mean, after we saw some showers on and off all weekend long into the first half of our week, now we're really starting to see the return of some nice sunny weather. So taking a look at that forecast, we'll warm it up into the mid and upper 70s, even the low 80s throughout parts of Douglas County. So perfect day, I would say, to come on out here and donate those canned goods. As far as what's in store throughout the remainder of the week, that ridge of high pressure continuing to sit above the Pacific Northwest, giving us more and more of that warmth headed into the weekend. I'm talking warming up even further into the upper 80s and even 90s throughout Friday. Come Saturday, however, we'll start to see a little active weather pushing through, giving us a little bit of a cool down. And by that, I really just mean a couple degrees from the mid and upper 80s down to the mid and low 80s for some areas. Then we're starting to see another band of warmer weather pushing through come to the start of next week, seeing that nice sunshine all week long into the start of the weekend and even into the remainder of the week that's looking forward ahead. So like I said, definitely going to be a nice sunny day to come on out here and donate some canned goods, or again, if you have cash that you would like to donate, we'll be out here all day long.
Absolutely. And you know, I mean, I do think ultimately today is probably the best day for the Candy Food Drive. We're not having to deal with 80s and 90s.
No. It's been nice. We've got a little bit of a breeze. So if that sun does kind of warm you up, that breeze managing to cool us off just a little bit. But nice day ahead.
I mean, it went from you needed a sweater absolutely this morning to it's starting to warm up a little.
Earlier today, you guys didn't see, but I had to put on another sweater under the cloud sweater to be able to channel that sunshine and the clear skies to come on out.
Well, things have certainly managed to clear up really nicely out here. Thank you, Briana. And hey, thank you to everybody that has come out already. But we still have a long day ahead of us, and we'll have plenty more on how you can get involved coming up throughout the rest of the show.
And John, he's just as charismatic in person as he is on television, so go down there and give him a hard time. And Briana, you have to add some sunshine to that sweater of yours to make it a little more apt for this time of year. Thank you guys for what you're doing.
A couple of extra suns would really complete the look.
That's what I'm saying. You got space on the back.
My face is a ray of sunshine.
She's quick. She's quick.
This is KVAL News at 9.
Good morning and welcome back to your KVAL News at 9. I'm Zach Brule. We'll get into our top stories in just a moment, but first, KVAL is once again proud to host our annual KVAL Can Do Food Drive. We are collecting non-perishable food and cash donations today in 2 locations.
This live update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, the Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
We have sports reporter Erin Slinde at the Fred Meyer on Northwest Kings Boulevard collecting donations for the Lynn Benton Food Share. But first, let's check in with John Mayer and Briana Chavez, who are at Eugene Fred Meyer on West 11th Ave. Hey guys, how's it going this morning?
It's going really good so far, Zach. Yeah, we're over here on West 11th in Eugene at Fred Meyer. We're looking to get your donations, and I've been told that we're now looking for more canned hams and canned spams.
Just canned meats.
Well, yeah,
really.
Except one of the most important people behind the scenes, Ann Olson, who doesn't want to be on camera and is probably feeling very weird that I just said that about her. She does want to see more canned hams. It makes her happy.
Yeah, it definitely does. And you know what else makes us happy? getting donations in
sure.
any way we can. I mean, whether it's a canned good or boxed goods, even monetary donations. If you can't make it out here, you can do it online by just going simply to our website, and you can make any form of donation you want.
Exactly, and I mean, you've got this this little money jar, we'll call it right here.
Yeah.
But we accept cash, we accept checks. If you don't have either of those, I mean, we've got our QR code you can scan.
Yeah, you can scan that.
That way you can donate by credit card. I mean, we've got a lot of different ways for you to get involved, but it's all about coming on out here and helping. And we have seen so many people coming out this morning and really just doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, come on by, say hello, and I mean, if you donate any goods, we do have a little bit of some KVAL swag for you to give on out. Now, if you also bring the puppers that are your furry friends, we've got some treats for them too. So come on by, say hello, bring those donations in any way you can.
Absolutely. We always love to meet up with people too and hear their stories of why this is so important to them. It makes such a big difference. Of course, we also have the On Point Community Credit Union match going on now at our Eugene location. Every dollar they're matching. So a single dollar provides access to 2 meals, or now basically it's 4 meals a pop. That is so impressive.
Yeah, it's so impressive, and it's all for a good cause. Everything benefiting Food for Lane County, and it goes right back here in Lane County.
And that's just it. We keep it local, and that's why we have a second location up in Corvallis. You saw her earlier, Erin Slinde up there at the Fred Meyer in Corvallis. We're going to check in with her, see how it's going so far.
What's up, everyone? Sports reporter Erin Slinde here at the Fred Meyer in Corvallis. So, being the sports reporter in me just likes to make everything a competition. So, fun fact, this is the first year that both Oregon and Oregon State baseball have made it to a super regional in the same year. So, Beaver fans, I am calling for you, Beaver Nation. I want to see you come out and show up. This right here is our beautiful canned food tower. I don't know how Eugene looks, but Beaver Nation, I think that we can do a little bit better. I want to see this table full of cans. Now, if you don't have cans, that's okay too. We're also accepting cash donations as well as any other non-perishable food items. Cereal, rice, condiments, seasonings, anything that you can think of, come out and donate. So, Ducks versus Beavers. Again, I don't know how they're doing in Eugene, but Beaver Nation, you've never let me down. So make sure, come out here and donate. Now, maybe come out on your lunch break. You can. If you don't have any canned foods at home, go in and buy one of the $5.50 bags and bring it out here. Or, again, we also are accepting cash donations, but also, if you don't have anything to donate, you just want to come say hi and tell me why you think Oregon State should move on to the road to Omaha, that is completely fine too. But again, we'll be out here all day, KVAL Can Do Food Drive at the Fred Meyer in Corvallis. We got plenty of cans right here, but we're so excited to see you. Anyways, we'll give it back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Erin. And go Ducks. Get down there to Eugene and give us a couple extra cans down there. Hey, keep up the good work, Erin.
Live Update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, the Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
Hey, folks, we are still out here live, of course, at Fred Meyer in Eugene off of West 11th for our Can Do Food Drive.
Yeah, it's making for a beautiful day. I mean, we've got a little bit of some sun, but also a little bit of a breeze.
It's kind of nice now that the clouds have moved from your sweater to the sky just a touch.
Yeah, I'm hoping the sky starts to look more like my sweater
I mean,
does
we're
throughout
ready.
the day.
We've got sunscreen on hand.
Ready
just
for
in
that
case,
sun to make
but,
its return.
Yeah, right now, thankfully, not too bad. And it's a great chance to come on down and see us here for our Can Do Food Drive. Of course, this is going to be something that we're doing all the way until 6:30 p.m., all going to benefit Food for Lane County. People have been coming out in a big way. A lot of people bringing some serious donations, some pretty large donations. But, I mean, every little bit makes an impact.
Yeah, every little bit does make that impact, and we're taking any sort of donation by canned goods. I mean, someone even dropped off can openers, which is something maybe you don't often think about, but some of these cans don't have that pop-off lid, so getting a can opener really helps with people in need over the course of us collecting some of these canned goods.
Yeah, exactly. Just a handful of these guys right here. And that really does help to make a difference because, sure, some of those cans are nice and easy open, but there's others where you know,
it's not.
Yeah, exactly, and that makes a big difference. So there's just a lot of different ways that you can help. Of course, you can go to our website, kval.com/cando. We've got a QR code you can scan on your screen. I mean, a lot of ways to get involved.
Yeah, and if you don't quite know how much or what to donate, we do have a full list of things. Anything that could be a complete meal, that completes a meal, any sort of additives, literally anything can help. And it all stays right here in our community.
And thankfully should be great weather all day for this.
Yeah, definitely going to be great weather. I mean, we're going to have plenty of sunshine in store for us. That's going to be making its official return into the weekend. I mean, we're going to be warming up into the mid and upper 70s, even 80s throughout today. A little bit of a breeze managing to cool you off from some of those hot temperatures we're seeing all day long, but nonetheless definitely going to make for a beautiful day ahead of us and a week. Headed into the weekend, we'll warm up into the upper 80s and even low 90s. We're going to keep it there with a little bit of a cool down headed Saturday and Sunday, but nonetheless that warm up definitely coming back. And you know what? We've got quite a donation happening behind us.
I mean, somebody just brought in 2 basketfuls of items, and the idea here is that there are so many different things that can make an impact, from things like condiments, dressings, oils, anything to help make a complete meal.
Yeah, literally anything can help. So head on out here. We'll be here until 6:30 p.m. right here at the Fred Meyer off West 11th in Eugene, but also we're in Corvallis.
Yeah, that's right. We've got our sister site set up there in Corvallis, helping out with Lynn Benton Food Share. So a lot of different ways that you can get involved, no matter where you might be situated. Of course, next week we take our show on the road to Roseburg and Coos. We're not forgetting about you folks either. But this is just a great chance to kind of get things started on the right foot. So we're looking forward to seeing you out here in Eugene at some point through the rest of the day. I mean, all the way until 6:30, plenty of time to come on down and see us.
Yeah.
Briana, I don't know if you're going through the same thing. I was out there with John last year, and he was a celebrity. I'd show up to the car, they'd be like, who's you? Who's this guy? Give me John Mayer. He's the people's choice out there.
Oh, no, I'll tell you, we've had a lot of people that have been coming out here specifically to say, we love how bubbly Briana is, and it has been excellent to see the turnout for really everybody. And, of course, there's somebody else that really matters that's back here, too. Get it out. Come on.
Come on.
Hold on.
The thumb? Yeah, don't
there
forget
we
about
go.
him.
Thumb Buddy's making an appearance. You guys keep up the good work. Thank you so much for what you're doing.
This live update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, the Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
Well, today is our annual Can Do Food Drive. We have sports reporter Erin Slinde at the Fred Meyer on Northwest Kings Boulevard collecting donations for the Lynn Benton Food Share. But first, let's check in with John Mayer and Briana Chavez, who are at the Eugene Fred Meyer on West 11th. John, Briana, how are things going this morning?
Oh, that's right, Zach. We are out here at Fred Meyer on West 11th. We're collecting canned donations. All you got to do is you take one of these cans and you really chuck it into the... Oh, wait, there's something in there.
It's me.
Oh, it's Briana Chavez. She's out here in the barrel.
Make sure it's empty before you guys toss it on in here.
Step number 1. Yeah, no, this is the best donation we've had all day, a full human.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So far, so good, though. I mean, look at the tables here.
Yeah, we have gotten so many donations, so many canned goods, all going for a good cause out here in Lane County.
Well, and you know, I think this says something. I had to go run to the truck to get an empty barrel because all our barrels are currently in use.
Yeah.
So that says something as well. This has been
really
a good turnout so far, but we got a long day ahead of us.
Yeah, quite the day. Out here until 6:30, so you guys have plenty of time to go out, maybe get those canned goods, drop them by, or better yet, if you don't have time to go get those canned goods, you can make donations in several different ways.
Yeah, exactly. Monetary donations, QR code, etc. But we are going to check in on our sister site up in Corvallis, see how things are shaping up with Erin Slinde.
What's up, everyone? Erin Slinde here at the Fred Meyer in Corvallis for our KVAL Can Do Food Drive, and I am joined by Executive Director of Lynn Benton Food Share, Ryan McCambridge. Ryan, why is it important for you for events like these?
Well, donations and local support is why Lynn Benton Food Share exists. Over 70% of our funding comes from local donations. All those foods that we're able to distribute primarily comes from donations as well. So the local support enables us to do what we do, supporting 68 nonprofits throughout the two-county region that we serve.
Yeah, and that's really amazing. What are some ways that, different ways that people can help donate today?
Yeah, well, the two main ways people might help us out is food donations and cash donations. Cash donations, of course, go the furthest where we can maximize those dollars, go out and purchase the foods where we're lacking in donations. But everything helps. No matter what it is, it helps.
Yeah, and I overheard that our tuna is a really big item.
Yeah, if you're in doubt, tuna or peanut butter is always a great choice to donate. Those are always high in demand and low in supply. But anything, meals ready to eat, soups, stews, vegetables, canned fruits, all those items go, again, out to our network of 68 agencies to feed over 16,000 people every month.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ryan. Back to you at the desk, Zach.
Combined newsrooms in Eugene, Roseburg, and Coos Bay. KVAL News at noon starts now.
Annual KVAL Can Do Food Drive now underway to help feed the hungry in our community, and we need your help. Good afternoon, excuse me. I am Kendall Bartley. Our teams are in both Eugene and Corvallis this afternoon collecting non-perishable food and cash donations for both Food for Lane County and the Lynn Benton Food Share. KVAL's Erin Slinde is standing by in Corvallis. But first, let's go to KVAL's John Mayer and Briana Chavez, who are in Eugene.
We're in boxes. I was hoping you'd just walk in front.
Oh.
Stand by.
No one's.
On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, the Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
Hey, folks, we are still out here live at Fred Meyer in Eugene off of West 11th. It's been a day.
Yeah, quite the day. I mean, we've gotten quite a bit of people coming by, dropping off the canned goods. I mean, Fred Meyer also giving us a really generous donation. That's all these paper bags you guys see behind us. But not the only donations we're getting today.
No, I mean, I'll tell you, one example is just this little bucket here. This is only one of our cash buckets, we'll call it, and it's already getting some pretty impressive numbers building up. But not only that, at least right now, if you come on down and you make a monetary donation, On Point Community Credit Union matching that 1-to-1.
Yeah, and by that we mean usually it's one for every dollar donated, it's 2 meals. But because of On Point Credit Union, how much is that, John?
Hey, it's 4 meals. We can do math.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, right? That's what makes this go that extra little mile. But hey, you know, you're looking at it right now, that wall of tuna. It's supposed to be a tower, but it's, it could be more impressive, right?
The only way we can do that is by your guys' help.
So if you can come on down and see us, we're out here all the way until 6:30 p.m. Plenty of time to get involved. If you can't come out, though, other ways you can donate.
Yeah, you can do that by heading to our website at kval.com. We've got plenty of ways you can donate online from the comfort of your own home if you can't make it out here with us today.
Yeah, we got that QR code up on your screen. Just point your camera at that, scan it, and that'll take you straight to donations. But really, this has been such a cool community effort, and that's just it. Not only do we see the donations coming in, we get to hear from some folks that have been bringing donations, and I'm fairly certain we got another donation coming in right now. So I think right now we're going to go ahead and let Corvallis take over from here, and we're going to go ahead and pick up these donations. Thanks for coming out.
John.
For now, Corvallis, back to you. Hey, how you doing?
Doing great. Haven't seen you in a while.
What's up, everyone? Like I said, I'm at the Fred Meyer in Corvallis. We're here collecting all sorts of donations, whether it is cans, whether it's non-perishable goods, and whether it's cash, or whether it's items like diapers that can be used for so many different things. All of our donations here in Corvallis are going to the Lynn Benton Food Share. And so actually $1 is actually worth 5 meals here at Lynn Benton Food Share. So we have so many items behind us, but like I said, don't forget about the other items like diapers, toothpaste, toiletries that may not get donated as much. But another great way to donate is also cash. We have a little bit of cash right now, but I'd really like to see Beaver Nation show out and really donate some more money for such a great cause. It is a beautiful day to come out maybe on your lunch break or maybe after work and get back to a really, really great cause. We're going to be here all night. Hayden Herrera is coming here after me, so we want to see Beaver Nation really show out. You know, Ducks Beavs, Eugene against Corvallis. We like to make this a little bit of a friendly competition here at KVAL. But until then, Yeah, a lot of different stuff behind me. And also, too, it's okay if you don't have any cans in your pantry. I'm kind of a minimalist as well. But a really good idea is right at Fred Meyer here in Corvallis. They have these bags for $5.50 that already have non-perishable food items in there that you can just grab on your checkout on the way out. Maybe come here to get some lunch, get some groceries, pick up one of these bags on the way out. They've actually been selling really, really well. Or if you want to go ahead and pick out all the rest of your cans too yourself, that is also a great item. But like I said, also toiletries, stuff that you might not think about, seasonings, food oils, anything like that will definitely get used. I talked to Ryan McCambridge, the executive director of Lindban Shares today, and he said that now the food box is at an all-time high. So this is a really great time to donate as we go into the spring and summer. But we're so excited to be in Corvallis. Come out here and visit us. But until then, I'll give it back to you at the desk.
All right, thank you so much, Erin. Looks like there's a lot of fun happening both in Eugene and Corvallis. Like they said, we will be there throughout the day today. I know I'm heading out to Eugene at some point this afternoon to try to help raise funds for food for Lane County. So we'll check back in with Erin later on in the show. Thanks so much.
This live update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, the Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
We are still out here live at Fred Meyer on West 11th in Eugene, taking in your donations for our Can Do food drive, all going to benefit Food for Lane County. Some donations, like peanut butter, they don't fit in the jar. Others do.
Well, peanut butter does fit in a jar because it comes in the jar. But if you can't make an actual food donation, we do have buckets here with us to collect any sort of cash donation possible. Well, maybe it doesn't fit in this jar.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
But you have time to head on out here and make any donation possible.
Yeah, and everything really does make a difference. QR code up on your screen, scan that. That'll take you straight to the donation page, kval.com/cando. We've got more information there. It really has been a phenomenal turnout so far.
Yeah, and I mean, we're going to continue to be out here until 6:30 this evening, so head on out here, not just here in Eugene, but also out in Corvallis.
That's right, and we're going to check in right now up in Corvallis, see how things are shaping up out there at the Fred Meyer off to the north.
What's up, everyone? Again, I'm here in Fred Meyer in Corvallis. There's been so many donations that have come in today, whether it's these bags that you can grab at the checkout at Fred Meyer, from cans to crackers to all these different things, diapers, ramen noodles. It's been so much fun to see all the Beaver fans come out and get back to such a great cause. Now, we are going to be here until 6:30 tonight. So if you're maybe still at work or you just haven't gotten a chance, you're still going through your cupboards, that's totally okay. Hayden Herrera is going to be taking over for me. So Beaver fans, if you come out, donate a couple dollars. Cash goes a really long ways in this cause. So that's always a great contribution. But if you want to give Hayden Herrera maybe some crap about Arkansas not making it to Super Regionals and the Beavers making it, now is your chance. We are so excited to be out here in Corvallis representing everyone out here and just seeing what you guys can do. It's been so much fun, and I know I'm not sure how they're doing up there in Eugene, but definitely some things that we are looking for: any sort of proteins, of course, non-perishable food items that can last a long time. But whatever cash that we get, Lindban Food Share is going to use that cash to buy things that they need to make meals. Another thing to also consider when you're looking through your cupboard at things to bring. But really, we will accept anything that is non-perishable, and we really want to see those cash donations go up through the roof, as the food box is at an all-time high right now. So you still have time, whether you're still at work, come out and see us. We're having so much fun here, even just to say hi will be also really great. But thank you guys so much for watching KVAL News at noon. Hayden Herrera will be back here in Corvallis for you guys later tonight. But until then, have a great evening.
From the combined newsrooms in Eugene, Roseburg, and Coos Bay, KVAL News at 5 starts now.
We have been busy today. It's the annual KVAL Can Do Food Drive. We have teams in Eugene and Corvallis. We've been there since early this morning. We're taking a live look now at the Fred Meyer on West 11th Avenue in Eugene, raising food and cash donations for Food for Lane County. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brandon Kamerman.
And I'm Juliette Smith. As he just mentioned, we have team coverage in both locations, Eugene and Corvallis, as we continue to collect non-perishable food donations and cash. And as he said, this is going towards Food for Lane County and the Lynn Benton Food Share.
KVAL Sports Director Hayden Herrera is currently in Corvallis. We'll hear from him in a moment. But first, we'll head out to Eugene, where we find our very own Kendall Bartley. Kendall.
This live update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, the Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
We have gotten so many wonderful donations from the community. They've really shown up to provide for our annual food drive. So to everybody who has shown up today, thank you so much for your donations. Like Juliette said, all of us benefiting Food for Lane County, and it really does make an impact. It stays directly here in Lane County. And one thing that's really special with our event this year is that we have partnered with On Point Community Credit Union. So I'll have the Quinn step back a little bit. They're going to be presenting a check to match the amount of donations that have been provided. Now, if you've noticed, it is empty. It is empty because we have not calculated how many donations we've got yet today, but we do want to thank everybody who has donated because it really is going to make a difference. So I'm going to interview Dane here. So Dane Sorensen with On Point Community Credit Union, share with us, why do you think it's so important to participate and partner with us on this food drive?
Yeah, one of On Point's founding tenets is to build strong communities, and we feel like that's really important to take care of our friends and neighbors here in Lane County, and we're just grateful to be a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do know that for every $1 donated, it provides 2 meals. So if you dropped off $10 today, you didn't provide 20 meals, you provided 40 meals because of your match.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so why do you think it was so vital to provide that match in growing that amount of meals?
Yeah, so many of our neighbors face that food insecurity with rising costs and inflation on everything from utilities to rent, that we just really wanted to make an impact and spread that love, make sure that we're taking care of everybody as best we can.
All right, thanks so much, Dane. And like I said, that check is still empty because we don't know how much we've raised yet. So if you can, please come and stop by. On Point is also sponsoring. If you do come by and make a donation, they will give you a ticket and you get some free Kona ice. So if we pan over, we got the Kona ice truck here. They're providing some free ice. It's a nice warm day, so it's a nice way to cool off. And like I said, we are going to be out here until 6:30 tonight, and we still have empty cans. Look at this can. It's empty. We need to get it filled with some cans and some non-perishable food. So if you have any at home, please go ahead and stop by, drop that off. If not, head to our website. There's multiple ways to donate. We have QR codes, so you can just do it digitally. But while we are here in Eugene collecting for Food for Lane County, I know that Hayden is over in Corvallis collecting food and cash for Lynn Benton Food Share. I'm curious if Hayden's stacks can even compare to ours. Hayden?
Hey there. We are having a great time out here at the Fred Meyer on Northwest Kings Boulevard. We've had so many. I've been here since about 12:30. We've had a bunch of people come in, not only donating their non-perishable food items, they've been very generous with their cash donations. This is all helping Lynn Benton Food Share. You know, it's an exciting time in Corvallis. I was just over at Oregon State baseball today. The Beavers are 2 wins away from the College World Series. But that's not why we're here. We're here for some important stuff here today in Corvallis, helping Lynn Benton Food Share. You know, just $1 can provide up to 5 meals for Lynn Benton Food Share. It's been a great time. I don't know if we can show you our setup here. We've got a great setup. We've had to reorganize. You know, we don't want everything. It's kind of windy out here. We don't want everything falling off. So we've got your rice. If you can't make it out, or excuse me, if you can make it out, but you know, you're thinking, I don't have time to pick something right, we've got you covered. If you're shopping at Fred Meyer today, at the counter, they'll have these bags. They're only $5.50. That helps a ton. We've seen so many people come by saying that how Lynn Benton Food Share has helped them in the past. That's always great to hear. And we've had just viewers that are just continuous donors wanting to make a difference in their community, and they're certainly doing that today. We'll be out here until 6:30, so if you're just getting off work, you still have some time to come by. If you're in Corvallis, come on by. We'll talk some baseball. We're having fun out here. It's been a great time out here at Fred Meyer on Northwest Kings Boulevard, all helping the KVAL Can Do Food Drive. We're having a great time out here. Now let's send it back to the studio.
All right, Hayden, we know our sports director is always going to drop in some sports nuggets there for us. Hey, maybe some of those Beavers fans can stop on by, donate some food in the meantime. Thank you. We'll check back with you in just a moment.
This live update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, the Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
Hey everybody, Hayden Herrera here once again at the Fred Meyer on Northwest Kings Boulevard in Corvallis. I've been here since about 12:30. We've had a steady stream of folks coming in, making their donations for non-perishable food items and even cash donations. All of this supporting Lynn Benton Food Share. We've got a setup. We've got a couple setups in this parking lot, actually. It's a great setup. I've been having a great time talking with fans. I mentioned, obviously it's a big weekend for Beavers fans with the Super Regionals in baseball. We just had a donation from an Ohio State fan of all people. We talked a little football, of course, but Lynn Benton Food Share, they're really doing great work here in this community. Just last year, they provided over 3.4 million pounds of food to Lynn and Benton counties. And I mention this a lot, but it's important. Just $1 provides 5 meals with Lynn Benton Food Share. Just an incredible value for helping this community. And we all know that times are tough and any donation helps. So if you can make it, I know it's just after 5 o'clock, so people are getting off work. If you're in Benton County, if you're in Lynn Benton area, you can come by the Fred Meyer on Northwest Kings Boulevard, and you can come by and we'll have a good time. We'll talk some sports, and we'll also talk about helping out. I've been here with KVAL since 2015. We've been coming to these all across Western Oregon. It's been great hearing from viewers, seeing how much they care about the community. We're also in Eugene over at West 11th and at Fred Meyer and West 11th. Kendall Bartley out there. We're going to go back to her in a little bit, but come on by. We're here till 6:30. You can, of course, donate online at kval.com/can-do.
This live update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, the Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kendall Bartley. We are at Fred Meyer in Eugene along West 11th. We've been here since 5 a.m. today collecting canned food as well as cash donations for our annual KVAL Can Do Food Drive, of course. And we are going to be here until 6:30. We are still accepting donations, so if you can, please come out. Go look in your pantry. See if you have any extra. Come and stop by. We're going to be here till 6:30. If you can't stop by, don't worry. There's multiple ways to donate so that you can support the cause today. All of it going back to food for Lane County. Now, one of our big supporters and one of our partners in this is Ripes Home Furniture. So I'm joined now with Matt Owens, a sales manager with Ripes. Matt, you're out here today, and you're, of course, proud to participate in our Can Do Food Drive. Why did you feel like it was so important to help participate and help us in this?
Yeah, 100%. We've been in the community here for about 20 years now, and it's our duty to pay back to our community. And what better way to do it than give them Spam? So all you come down and donate Spam. I want to see this thing filled up by the end of the day. So get down here.
Yeah, you brought some Spam. This is some good hearty protein.
100%.
Yeah, and we know that protein is one thing that Food for Lane County is asking for because it goes a long way.
It does, yeah. One of these can be like 2 or 3 meals, so it's good.
Absolutely.
Feed a family.
Yeah, and he mentions 2 to 3 meals. $1 donated could actually provide 2 meals, which is awesome. Or if you bring a can of Spam, like he's saying, you brought a bunch of Spam.
Rack. Bring the racks down, guys. Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thanks so much, Matt. Now, like he mentioned, protein, a great way to donate. There's also a bunch of different types of foods you can donate, mainly focus on that non-perishable, something that's going to last a long time, and food that can go a long way. It's really going to make a difference in helping feed the hungry in Lane County. We know that 16% of kids in Lane County are dealing with food insecurity heading into the summer. That is the big concern for the nonprofit because a lot of those kids aren't getting those regular meals during their school day. So these donations really do impact our community, specifically kids in this case. Now, if you can, come and stop by. If not, scan the QR code on your screen. That's another way to donate. We'll be here until 6:30, so please, please, please come help support Food for Lane County.
From the combined newsrooms in Eugene, Roseburg, and Coos Bay, KVAL News at 6 starts now.
Oh, the KVAL News team is busy today. It's the annual KVAL Can Do Food Drive. We've had teams in Eugene and Corvallis since early this morning. You're taking a live look now at the Fred Meyer on West 11th Avenue in Eugene, where we are currently raising food and cash donations. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brandon Kamerman. We have team coverage in both locations, Eugene and Corvallis, as we continue to collect non-perishable food donations as well as cash. This will be going towards Food for Lane County in Eugene and the Lynn Benton Food Share in Corvallis. KVAL Sports Director Hayden Herrera is currently in Corvallis. We'll hear from him in a moment, but first we'll head out to Eugene, where we find the one, the only, Kendall Bartley.
This live update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, the Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
Hey, Brandon, thanks so much for that wonderful intro. Like you said, we've been out here since 5 a.m. collecting both food and cash donations, all of it going to Food for Lane County. So let me show you where we're at so far. Our peanut butter tower hasn't grown too much in the past hour or so, but take a look at this bin. It is overflowing. So we've gotten a lot of donations today. We got another bin over here that's overflowing, but we still have this sad little empty bin that needs some love. We're going to be out here for the next 30 minutes continuing to collect donations. And let me tell you why this is so important. Food for Lane County is so beneficial for our community. We do know that 16% of children in Lane County are suffering with food insecurity. That, of course, a big concern for this nonprofit because they are the place that people turn to this time of year because a lot of those kids who are regularly going to school and getting those meals from school, they aren't getting them anymore. So a lot of families turn to Food for Lane County to supplement those that food program, and they offer one of those. And so that is why this food is so beneficial, as well as financial donations. Go ahead and scan the QR code on your screen. If you can't make it down, that's okay. You can still participate. You can still help support our community and make sure that there is food on your neighbor's table. That QR code will go directly to a link where you can donate to support Food for Lane County. Now, if you can, like I said, we are going to be here till 6:30, so go ahead and stop by. You can still drop off food donations. We actually just got a donation right now, which is super awesome. We got some cans. We got chili, tuna, peanut butter tower. These towers need to grow a little bit higher, and I don't want to just stack them to make them grow. I need more donations. Peanut butter also really important. Tons of protein, which is a big thing that they are asking for because we know that protein is sustainable. It makes you feel fuller longer throughout the day, which is super beneficial. Like I said, we're going to be here till 6:30, but we're not only here in Eugene. Our team also in Corvallis. Hayden Herrera is at the Fred Meyer on Northwest Kings Boulevard raising funds and collecting donations for the Lynn Benton Food Share. Let's see how his towers are stacking up.
Hey, thanks, Kendall. I hope it's been a great afternoon out there in Eugene. We are here in Corvallis at the Fred Meyer on Northwest Kings Boulevard. Now, take a look behind me. We'll show you what's going on. Lynn Benton Food Share collecting after what has been a great day, but we're not done yet. So even though you see us packing up and stuff, you know, we're still going to be here till 6:30. So if you're in Benton County, if you're in Lynn County, want to help out Lynn Benton Food Share, you still have time to make it down here to Fred Meyer. We are collecting your donations until 6:30. It's been a great afternoon. We've heard from so many folks. We've actually even had people come by not just once but twice throughout the day saying, hey, I know I donated some canned goods. Here's a cash donation as well. It's been incredibly humble to see the response from our viewers who care about food insecurity in our county. And so we have just been so blessed to be out here. Thank you to Lynn Benton Food Share for all that they do in our community. Like I said, we'll be out here till 6:30. I know we've had our QR code up if you can't make it out to donate. We've been talking with Beaver fans, you know, down here in Corvallis. I've been talking to a lot of baseball fans. They've been excited about Oregon State headed to Lexington. One person thought I was wearing a Kentucky shirt. I promise it's not a Kentucky shirt, just Kentucky colors, just so happen to be KVAL colors, one of those things. But hey, come out here. We're here till 6:30. It's been a great afternoon. We really appreciate your donations. Thank you for helping us with the KVAL Can Do Food Drive. Now back to the studio.
All right, Hayden, looks like both you and Kendall stacking up pretty well out there. And yeah, no bias in the colors there with KVAL. No Ducks Beavers bias there. Thank you, Hayden.
This live update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, the Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
Hey everybody, Hayden Herrera here. One last time from the Fred Meyer on Northwest Kings Boulevard in Corvallis. We've been here all day. It started with my fellow sports reporter Erin Slinde out here this morning collecting donations. I've been out here. We're collecting donations for Lynn Benton Food Share. It's been an awesome afternoon. Weather's been great. We've had a steady stream of folks come in, and the good people at Lynn Benton Food Share have pretty much packed up all our stuff. We just got one table left just to show you a little bit of what we've gotten today. It's been so awesome interacting with our viewers. Thank you so much for coming by and I mentioned this earlier. We had one woman. She's been so gracious. She came over multiple times and donated food items. But then she's come over more than once and made cash donations. The care for food insecurity, helping eliminate that in Linn and Benton County from our viewers has been so great to see. Remember, we're out here till 6:30. We are packing up, but I promise if you get here in the next 9 minutes, we will collect your donation. They're looking for canned fruits, canned vegetables, canned meats and meals, cooking oils, condiments, but anything helps. We've had our QR code up all day. We also have kval.com/can-do. We've had a great time out here. This is an annual event that KVAL does, and I've had a good time, being the sports guy, talking with Beavers fans. They're excited about this weekend with the Beavers headed to Lexington for the Super Regionals, but we're excited to be out here helping with the good people of Linn Benton Food Share. We also are in Eugene. That's where Kendall Bartley's been all afternoon, and we'll check on her just a little bit after this.
This live update is sponsored by On Point Community Credit Union, Fred Meyer, Ripes Home Furniture and Mattress, the Mill Casino, and Coos Health and Wellness.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. I'm Kendall Bartley, live at Fred Meyer along West 11th in Eugene. Our KVAL Can Do food drive is officially wrapping up. We are putting the food donated today into these big cans, which is going to go into the big truck and head on over to Food for Lane County. First off, just a huge thank you to everybody who stopped by today and donated. You really are making a huge impact on our community. I've mentioned it, but Food for Lane County did provide some stats that were pretty surprising. 16% of children in Lane County are dealing with food insecurity, and with summer right around the corner, that of course is a big concern for them because those kids are not getting those daily meals at school that they would normally receive. So that is a big way that Food for Lane County is supporting our community. And donations like this, just a little bit of peanut butter goes a long way. We know it's filled with protein, and that's the big thing that Food for Lane County was asking for, is donations of protein-dense foods that can keep you fuller longer. Now, if you didn't make it down today, that's okay. Scan the QR code on your screen because you can still donate and help. Get this, $1 donated provides 2 meals to a family in need. And we also have a community partner, which is On Point Community Credit Union, which has agreed to match the funds raised today. So if you donate $1, you're ideally donating $2. So if you donate $20, it's 40 meals because On Point is going to match it. I'm sorry, it would be 80 meals because $20 is 40 meals times 2. Now, if you didn't make it down, like I said, scan that QR code. You can still donate, which will go a long way. And do not forget, our Can Do Food Drive is a 2-week-long event. So while we were in Eugene and Corvallis today, we will be in Roseburg and Coos Bay a week from today. So did you hear that, Roseburg and Coos Bay? We're coming to you next week. We will be at Fred Meyer's in both of those locations collecting food for your local food bank as well. We know how important it is to give back to our community and make sure our neighbors have food on their table.